Hey, I like to get on here, just a crazy guy, water you, it waters me too. I get my water whether you accept the water I'm giving or not. But really my heart's in the best place. And I really just like helping people. And, you know, this video, I just want to like advocate, like men being able to express themselves. And a lot of men are going through a lot of things, and society has taught them to bury their emotions, and that they got to be tough all the time, and that showing emotions is weak. And really that couldn't be further from the truth. Like, I've been through a lot these last couple years, and it taught me that true strength looks like weakness. And when you are, secure within yourself, you can be weak on the outside because you're so strong within yourself. And, uh, you know, I used to think being tough was, fighting, but, now I'd much rather talk it out with someone. It's not that I've got any softer, it's that I've become wiser. And, in a fight, really, no one wins, and it's just a battle of egos. And my, I just like defeating myself and pushing my limits and getting outside my comfort zone. I'm an introvert, and um, you know, because really that's what life is all about. Getting better and helping other people. And the world would be a much better place if there was a few more people like me. And Um, I could do a lot more than what I'm doing. I understand that. And, I ask people for help, but only because, you know, like, even if that's just a share button, it just so, because, like, I scratch your back, you scratch mine, and it should be like if I was fighting, and, or whatever, I'd probably get all kinds of shares. But when someone is actually caring about something that could actually help someone, or uh, people don't want to pay it no mind. And this is what a godly person looks like. Like, I have nothing. Like, the devil took everything from me, and um, instead of letting it get me down and out. I kind of just flipped it on him, and defeated the world and the world's ways, and defeated my ego in the process. And now I only care about other people, which is really weird. I don't completely understand it myself. Um, and I don't think I'm better than anyone else or anything like that. But I understand now myself. Like, I invested in myself. I pour into myself because you know everyone projects. Like, everyone points the finger, or they're stuck in a victim mentality. And even if you are a victim in a situation, if you keep continuing to put yourself in that situation, you are to blame. And I understand that there's childhood trauma, and stuff that people really couldn't change at the time. But to stay in a victim mentality and is not beneficial. Forgiveness is the best revenge, because if someone hurts you, or whatever, if you're able to overcome that, that is powerful. And um, and everyone has the capability of overcoming anything, with the right mindset. And but everyone is looking for an outside source to a problem that can only be found within. Like that's why people are jumping from relationship to relationship, and they're never changing the only thing inside of their control, which is themselves. And they're looking for something on the outside, and a new relationship, it starts off great, and then baggage from an old relationship, or stuff that they didn't deal with comes to the surface, and it's just a never-ending cycle. And if people actually took the time to you know learn themselves and love themselves and get where they didn't need anyone, they may attract their forever partner. And because what you put in is what you get out, is you reap what you sow. And if and people pray and stuff like that, and then continue doing the same thing, never learning the lesson. Like, okay, God may send you a bad person, and they not saying that they're a bad person, but they're sent to teach you a lesson to prepare you for something better, and you're just not seeing it, because a lot of relationships you attract your opposite, and like you're mirroring each other. Like they'll be strong where you are weak, and you'll be weak where they're strong, and is to help you defeat yourself. And because really that's what we're here for, is to find our purpose, defeat our ego, and live our purpose. But the way we live these days is very unnatural to the human soul, and that's why so many people are going through it right now, and with depression and anxiety, and it's male, female, and I sit here on this couch and don't do anything really, and I find more happiness in a day than some millionaires out there that they have all this money and all these nice cars, but they can't even look in the mirror and feel secure about themselves, or have anxiety where they can't breathe. Um and it's because, like, I view success as something different. Like, I would much rather be this kind of successful where I can be happy and with little, and sleep good, and um feel fine. Like, I know how to deal with my emotions, because I don't know, I just understand them. But then to have success, if I have a bunch of money, but not being comfortable with myself, and like that that's we view that as success. And but in the end, none of that goes with you. And it, by stressing and all of that, you're shortening your days. Like, I don't stress about anything really. I take things as they come, and I adjust my energy accordingly. And I haven't always had this understanding. It took me getting destroyed. Like, there was a couple years ago, I was begging one girl to love me, and putting up with stuff that I shouldn't have. And I'm not blaming her, I'm blaming me, because I can only control me. And you know, I went through some things that taught me that it was always about me. It wasn't, and I'm so thankful for my ex, and we went through a toxic stage, and you know uh, she showed me a lot of my insecurities and my weaknesses, and I used what she was in my life for. And just because we didn't stay together forever doesn't mean it was an unsuccessful relationship. If I was able to learn from it and better myself. And, if a lot more people would learn to control the things inside of them control, then it would be a lot better. But a lot of it is because you learn from your subconscious mind until you're the age of 7. And then when you become 7, that's when you become conscious. And your subconscious mind is like um, like, what would, what's the, like a very slow processor in a computer that but has a lot of memory. That your subconscious mind is like what tells you to blink and all that, but it's also thoughts and words and phrases that you've had hammered in your head. And like a lot of people are stuck in a negative mindset of their parents, and it's sent down through generations, and it progressively gets worse. And that's a saying from the 1500s, before scientists even found out about it. Said, give me a child till the age of 7 and I'll show you the man. But I kind of figured out how, well, science figured it out, how to um, reprogram your mind through affirmations and stuff like that. And that's the beginning stage of becoming a healthy person, is you know getting your mindset right. Because I don't care what you do, how hard you work or whatever, if you're stuck in a negative mindset, then good things won't manifest for you. And my situation isn't the best, but in the end, it'll all make sense to everyone. And I love it when they sleep on me. Like, I make it hard on myself. I love it. Like, the bottom is the top to me. And you know because I don't know, this world hates someone that is secure with themselves and doesn't need anything. Like, I make myself small as possible, and all I do is talk about helping other people, and I'm crazy, and it's all right. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. But I'm not trying to get into all that. And love covers all wrongs, and times are changing, and everyone talks about love and wanting to change the world, but no one talks about changing themselves. And you know that's the key to it. Like, everyone, like, there's people that research history, like I do. Like, I like researching history, and they're trying to find out where we came from, and like, but that's all cool, but that it's not important as why you are here now. What is your purpose now? And like, that's what drives it, because I'm very forward thinking. Um I don't care if we evolve from like, that doesn't matter. Like, that's living in the past. um or like, whatever people want to, like, there's so many theories and stuff. Like, I know I'm not from this planet, but and I know a little more than I let on. But I try not to get too deep, because people, I don't know, they hear something that they don't understand, and like, something's got to be wrong with you, which is fine. I find strength in being weak, and I don't mind somebody thinking something's wrong with me, because I'm so secure with myself. Like, their words have no effect on me, um, and I love them. Like, and I wish people would just realize that what I teach is very effective. And I'm sure I could go out and get some help, but like, I feel like that this is better proof. I sit here on my mother's couch after losing everything and damn near everybody, and help other people. Well, I mean, I try, but I don't know if people are scared of me. I don't know what it is, but like I'm not the enemy, man. Um, and like I said, I do this for me, and for you, like for you too, like, and like I'm just happy, man. And I've been through a lot, but all it did was teach me a lot because I have a positive mindset, and I know all things were created through me and for me. So, like, no matter what the situation brings, I know that it's trying to teach me something. And instead of focusing on how it makes me feel, per se, I focus on what it's trying to teach me and what I can take away from that situation. And, it's all about growth. And, man, I wish I could raise y'all's kids, man. I'm telling you, because, like, I just learned, like, in 4 years, like, I've learned so much stuff that, help everyone. And, like, I know how to tap into source. I mean, apparently I'm the only one, but, you know, I'm crazy, and, like, that's fine, man. I'm not trying to glorify myself or anything. Like, I was quickened, and now I'm just trying to use the gift I was given, and um, apparently I can do anything. So I do nothing but work on me, and make it work for me. And because inaction is the purest form of action. Sometimes it's showing complete faith and not expecting anything, and not putting a time limit on it, because you put a time limit on something, you're allowing it to be late, and you put expectations on something, you're allowing yourself to be let down. But when you act out of love and pure intentions, like, you are manifesting good, and I'm planting the good seed, and it just takes a little while, and anybody is capable of doing it, and you know, like it says, the harvest is great, but the workers are few, and I'm just going to take advantage of the understanding that I have, because it's my teaching, but and I'm just here to show that that if you do what the Bible actually says, and um, allow yourself to be tested by the flame, then you know you'll come out better in the end than anything this world can give you, because, like, I've overcome the world. Like, to me, they're really, like, it's bigger than me. Like, I consciously, I am you. Like, and it's really a beautiful thing. It doesn't make much sense, and I don't pretend to understand everything about it, but I find it a beautiful thing that a person with nothing and can worry about other people, and I guess some of my posts trigger people, and maybe that's my intention though, because, like, it's you did not son, you did not the father, pretty much, and you know new age, new thing, and if I'm here to help people, but at the same time, all those people that are denying me, all they're doing is hurting themselves, and me and evil doesn't coexist. So, and I'll be crazy, but no one is taller than last man standing, and but that's kind of off topic, and I apologize. But yeah, that's probably enough. And, I could keep going on forever. Well, y'all have a great night. And, you know, love yourself. Know yourself. Because it's powerful. You know, to, look in the mirror and totally accept who you are and, finding why you're here. And, I know how to access. Like, I'm not just telling people to do something that I can't show them how to do, Like, but, I do hold back information and until I get some help because, in the beginning of this process, I was crazy to people that now envy me because they feel like I have something that they don't, that aren't willing to do the work that I've done.